Well, I'm just going to say right off the bat that this is a really fun movie. So, me and Brendan just got done watching the new Gabby's Dollhouse, the movie. And before I talk about the movie itself, I should probably say what I think about the TV show as a whole. I really enjoy it. I wasn't really super into it, but I really enjoy it. I love the acting. I love the characters. I like the little cat characters a lot. The one thing I kind of hate is the songs in the show. I wasn't really a fan because they're too earwormy, but there are some things that I really enjoy about the show, and it was done by the same people that did Blue's Clues, and I was really excited when I found out the movie is going to be released. So now we have this new film from DreamWorks, and me and Brendan love it. We really had a great time. We thought it was really amazing and really fun. So let me talk about some of the cool things first, because I think I should say it's really, really fun. I really enjoyed it. So first thing is that the animation is pretty unique. If you look at the animation from the show, it has kind of like a mixture of like what Bear in a Big Blue House is, and a little bit like what is it, like a little bit of Blue's Clues. That's what the same creators did. The animation in the movie looks good. I mean, Gabby looks really much like the 2015 Bob the Builder. Yeah. And so basically the whole story is about Gabby visiting her grandma Gigi, played by Gloria Estefan, and I think she was really good, and I thought she was a really good casting choice because Gloria Estefan and Tracy Page Johnson actually worked together on Blue's Clues. Yeah, on Blue's birthday, she came in a cameo, and she's like singing to Blue, and it's so really good, and I loved it, and I really enjoyed that. And so basically, Cat Rat apparently like take off the dollhouse, and it's running away. So Gabby and Pandy have to go look for it, and while doing so, it comes across a lady named Vera, played by Kristen Wiig, and you know, her one thing has always been collecting cats. Let's make this happen. Oh boy, we're making cats. And she doesn't play with them. She collects cats, and there's a certain reason in the movie. And she puts like I think Mercat in like an aquarium, Kitty Fairy outside in the garden, and she just puts Cat Rat in a drawer, and I thought that was really funny. And, you know, Cat Rat comes across a character named Chumsley, who surprisingly is going to be the villain of the film. And boy, he certainly was the villain in the film. We thought it was Vera, because Vera's the cat lady who took Gabby's dollhouse, and it's just pretty good. Now, there are some good parts that I like. Now, if you don't know, if you already knew, I didn't like much of the songs from the show, but in the movie, it's actually pretty good. The songs really are much better. I think it's just because they have different composers working on the music. And in the show, P.T. Hockley, who worked on Blue's Clues and You, did the music for Gabby's Dollhouse, and that's Tracy and Jennifer Toomey have worked on. They worked on, Blue's Clues and You, and there's actually a really funny ending scene in the movie, which I'll tell you a little bit. It's a funny spoiler. I think it's very funny to end it with like a Blue's Clues actual reference in the movie. So, but I really liked it. I love also, there are a couple of scenes where Gabby has like a lot of emotion. Like in the show, she's more, oh, hi everybody, we're going to have fun. But in the movie, there's like a couple scenes where she gets angry, she cries in the movie. There's a scene where Baby Box comes in and it's like, you can't give up on us, Gabby. We believe in you. So I thought that was a really good scene. Another good scene in the movie is there's a scene where Chumsley was telling Gabby how Vera doesn't play with Chumsley anymore, and I really like the soundtrack in the movie. They had like in the chase scene, they had that stupid Appetite song, you know, from Bruno Mars and that Asian lady. And then there's a scene where they played, I'm so surprised about this, they played All for One, I Swear, and I was like, this is so good, Tracy. I mean, I know you're a 90s girl, but man, that is a cool reference to a kid's show. That is really good. I love the moments like that. There's actually a really cool moment where everybody puts together about where the characters are. Like Mercat's in the aquarium, so Gabby goes inside. She turns into a mermaid, and the actress playing Mercat is really good. I believe she can actually sing very well. She takes care of like these little like babies, and I thought that was a really cool thing. A lot of cool ideas. And then there's a scene where Kitty Fairy becomes queen, and they had these like little cat creatures, and there's like a whole joke where there's a whole joke where they're playing hide and seek, and this cat goes 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the end credits, post-credit scene was so funny. I had to laugh. And it was really good. The animation, the action is really good. I really thought this movie was such a good sent back to the show, because the show was really good. It had good animation, it had good voice acting, and again, the movie had some good songs. They're not really that bad. Like in the show, they had like some earworm songs. Like I just couldn't stand it because I thought, man, the songs on Blue's Clues are more impressive than this. All because they have like cat songs. But I do like it, and there is some scenes that I really enjoy that really stand out to me more. And like they had a scene where Grandma Gigi turns animated. She has like her own kittens, and then she does the pinch dance. And yeah, did I mention it's interactive? Yeah, I thought so. And also, before I talk about that, there is a beginning scene where we get to see younger Gabby in the film, and I was like, oh, that's so cool. Seeing how Gabby gets the dollhouse from Grandma Gigi, I mean, that's a really good thing. And I liked it. It's such a good setback to that. Okay, so let me talk about also the interactive idea. So if you guys know, I grew up at a time when there were a lot of cool preschool theatrical films. Like, there's Elmo and Grouchland, Barney's Great Adventure, Thomas and the Magic Railroad, The Oogie Loves. A lot of preschool theatrical films would have a lot of good things where they would be interactive. So there are some scenes where Gabby interacts to the audience, both animated and live action. It's pretty good. There's even some funny scenes with Vera I thought was good. There was like a scene where some Kitty Rangers, and they sang the Kitty Ranger song from the show. I'm like, oh my god. I thought that was like a cute bit. And you know, this young girl who saw the dollhouse before, she's like, we're not leaving until either you give me the dollhouse or buy some of our like cookies or something, because they're Girl Scouts. I thought that was like a cute joke. And the climax is really, really good. I think it's really fun. Like, there's a lot of good scenes in the movie that I think were good. Like the climax where Chumsley, apparently, he's a villain. He kicks Gabby and the Gabby cats out of him, and he calls him, "Oh, this is going to be Chumsley's clubhouse. Dollhouse. Yeah, until you learn how to have fun, you're kicked out of Chumsley's dollhouse." And there's a really funny scene with Cakey where he doesn't have he cries sprinkles, which I thought was so funny. There's a scene where they all see Chumsley and Cakey's just still crying sprinkles, and there's like a sprinkle mess. I'm like, oh my god, this was so funny. So yeah, it's a cute kid show, and I was so happy to have this movie. So I thought it was really good. Now, I did have a thought when I saw the movie, with me and Brendan seeing the movie. Since Gabby's Dollhouse, the movie, is a preschool theatrical film, do you think they'll bring preschool films back to the big screen? Because again, I grew up owning Barney's Great Adventure, Elmo and Grouchland, and Thomas and the Magic Railroad. And I thought they were really good. They're really good films, and they had like a scene like that. It's almost like, again, the ending's really good too. But yeah, I always knew that with Elmo and Grouchland and Barney's Great Adventure, it's kind of like those movies. It was really good. One of my favorite moments, another great moment I like, was where, Vera doesn't believe in all the dollhouse things. So the dollhouse loses its color. And I thought, oh my god, that is so bizarre. And it's a nice message because, if you were a kid and you had like a dollhouse, and would you grow up at that time? And would you still be doing so? And I kind of liked it. The only thing I felt like doing is pretty much enjoying the show a lot more. Because the movie's really good. The acting and the characters are great. A lot of funny scenes with Cat Rat are really good too. I mean, I'm convinced that Joe is a really good cat. But yeah, I like the show and the movie, and I got to love it so much. I got to know some of the voice actors from the show. I know Cakey. I know the current voice of Pandy. I got to know Pillowcat, who apparently doesn't show up much in the movie. All he does is sleep in the film, but hey, it is what it is. And I got to learn about Mercat, and of course the voice of Kitty Fairy, the great Tara Strong, is in it. So anytime I go see a movie that Tara Strong is in, I gotta go see it. And again, I also wanted to see it because I wanted to support the voice actors from the show. I think they're really good actors, and they have really funny lines and really amazing deliveries. So I thought it was really good. I also did Cookie Bob or something, like the big character that Cakey befriends with, that Chumsley made, and I thought it was really funny. So, yeah, I thought, even though it's for little kids, I kind of have fun. I really did enjoy this movie. So, what do you guys think of Gabby's Dollhouse, the movie? If you like it, that's pretty good. Yeah, do you think that since Gabby's Dollhouse, the movie, is another one of those preschool theatrical movies, do you think they'll bring them back on the big screen for little kids? If so, leave a comment down below and like and subscribe to Animation God, and I'll see you next time. Bye.